Well, for our next demo, I've got Nichole Mills. Now, those of you that come to the Virtue Study here at Harvest Orange County know her mom, Sue, is one of our regular teachers. And Nichole is newly married, and she's a new mom. And when we were talking about doing things to encourage young mothers to just pinch pennies where they can, I asked Nichole if she had anything she wanted to share, because I know, Nichole, you live on a budget, to say the least.
I do, to say the least.
Yeah, and she's married to Jason Cunningham, who is the Dean of Students at the Marietta Bible College, and they live on campus, and they have their first little guy, Dylan, who is so adorable. Actually, he may come make a little appearance in a minute. But Nichole, she told me she makes her own baby food, and I thought, why? Why do you make your own baby food? They have these really cool packages now, and they all say organic or healthy. Why do you do that, Nichole?
Well, the first...
You have a lot of time on your hands, no?
Well, I kind of
really.
do, but the reason why I started, the main motivation was for his health. I wanted to know exactly what was happening going into his body, and with the childhood obesity and hyperactivity on the rise, I wanted to know exactly what he was eating. Right. And I don't consider myself a good cook at all, but I thought, so it was probably a shock to people who know me that I actually wanted to make all of his food. But it ended up being a lot easier than I thought and very cost effective.
Yeah, so yeah, the cost effectiveness is probably one of the big reasons, apart from the health stuff. So
right, that's why I keep doing it.
What would you, like, I mean, I don't know if I can throw this at you right off the top here.
No, that's okay.
So, like, what does one package of baby food cost?
These are really fun. These cost $1.48 each at Target, and which seems like not a big deal if he's eating one. But if you're eating a few of them a day or 4 of them a day, there's 4 ounces in each of these. So what I did last night was
that adds up fast, doesn't it?
It sure does. So I replicated one of them last night just to see exactly how much I was saving. This is broccoli and apple, and it's 4 ounces. So I went ahead and used my caloric baby food maker, which I found online. I saw it at Sur La Table for $150, which is too much for my budget. So I researched online. I found it for half the price with a coupon and free shipping. So do your research, and you can find the stuff that you want. So you just cut the fruit up, and you leave the skins on the fruit, and then the vegetables, you steam it in the steamer basket inside this machine, and then you puree it. I did it already because...
Okay, you came up with this broccoli and apple?
Yeah, I replicated this one already, yeah.
So you saw what was on there, and you tried, and you liked it? And so, like, this is $1.48, and I know my little granddaughter, Allie, she can suck one of these dry in about... 1 minute. Seriously, it just squeezes right into their mouth. So you figure if she's eating 4 of these a day,
right,
it adds up.
So what I made
what is one this size cost if you make it yourself?
I made it for 40 cents.
Oh wow!
So $1.48 for the same amount. I made it for 40 cents.
Wow!
So in bulk, it's 3 times cheaper to make your own.
Oh wow! And it's better and healthier.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. There's no additives or anything. These are really good because I can take them when I'm on the go. If you can take your own baby food with you if you have a little container to store it, but these are really fun, and Dylan loves them. So.
Do you cook them first and then puree them, or do you?
Yeah,
do them
you steam them in here,
steam them and then
the skins are still on the fruit, so you just scoop it off the skins and throw the skins away, and then puree it.
And then you freeze them, and how long do they keep in the freezer for?
Right, they keep in the freezer for about 3 months is what my cookbook said. I used this cookbook here. It's Cooking for Baby, and I just needed a guide because, like I said, I don't really cook.
Oh, we all use cookbooks, and then we improvise, right?
Right. And so there's some really fun ideas in here. If you wanted to look at it, you can make broccoli trees and stick them up into a puree and have your toddlers eat their broccoli, and there's a yogurt blackberry parfait that was really fun.
Ooh, that sounds good.
Yeah, and then just straight purees of vegetables and fruit.
So you freeze them and then you put them in your little Ziploc bag and hold on to them.
I freeze them in these. You can use your own ice cube trays. I just bought these. I found them for the cheapest on Walmart.com for 2 for $10. And because they have the lid, they're really convenient.
Oh, that's true. So you don't have to pop them out if you don't want to.
I actually have some frozen.
Oh, do show us.
I can bring out.
So what are some of your other favorite combinations that you've made for baby food?
He loves sweet potatoes just by themselves.
I do too.
Yeah, he loves those, and
They're so good for you.
I mix blueberry and banana. This is what they look like frozen. So you can just pop them out and give him either one or two, or I usually mix one broccoli or one apple, or mix them up for one meal. So
that's a great idea.
Yeah.
Thank you so much,
Yeah.
Nichole. I hope, and I know your mom, Sue, was gonna come up and say hi, but she changed her mind, and I know you and she do this together, and I think that's a really sweet idea, for moms and daughters, and encouraging our young mommies to do the right thing as far as feeding their babies healthy. And I know she's told me it's a fun day for her to do. And you do a whole month at a time?
Right. I've done it to where we lasted about 3 months.
Wow.
So she started off helping me because I needed a little help. But now that I understand it more, but I was a little apprehensive at first, but it turned out to be so easy. And we just bought a bunch of fruit and vegetables at Sprouts or at Henry's, or yesterday I went to Growers Direct, which is really cheap. Yeah. So we made it all in bulk, and it was a fun day of bonding, and I was able to freeze it, and he ate it for about 3 months.
Wow. So 1 day, 3 months, and the cost is so great, and you have a fun day with your mom. So, okay, we have a video of, what was this, the first time?
This was the first time that Dylan had any solid food with flavor. He had rice cereal once, didn't like it, but this was the first time that he had sweet potatoes, and you can see his reaction.
It's kind of Is that how you tell Mom when you want more? Being awfully demanding, sir. Aren't you? You need to chew what you have, baby boy.
More, quicker. That is so cute.
I think he likes it.
That daddy.
Yeah.
Well, there's nothing more satisfying than feeding a baby. I'm telling you.
He had never done that before. That was a surprise to us with the hitting the table.
Well, he was letting you know he liked this. Yeah. Thank you so much, Nichole. That was excellent. I hope you mommies will think of that.